Hello everyone, today I'm gonna show you guys how to make sausage rolls. First we're gonna make the puff pastry, and for that you need 750 grams of flour, 10 grams of dried yeast, 340 milliliters of water, 13 grams of salt, 15 grams of sugar, and 40 plus 260 grams of butter. You wanna start by making a bit in the flour and add water, yeast and sugar. What you wanna do now is start stirring the middle so you dissolve everything, and then you can start mixing it with the flour. Once you formed the compact dough, you can add the 40 grams of butter. Later on you can also add the salt. Make sure your dough is ready by making a transparent film of your dough, of course. Try to form a nice ball of your dough and then roll a square-like shape of 1 centimeter thick. Wrap your dough in a towel and make it rest for 20 minutes in the freezer, not the fridge. From now on, you don't want to pull your dough too much, because you're gonna make layers of butter and dough, and you don't want to disturb them too much. Only try to shape your dough with the rolling pin. Now look at your dough and try to imagine it in 3 parts. Add the butter on 2/3 of the surface. The butter should have the same consistency as the dough, and you can get that by taking butter out of the fridge and leave it for 15 minutes. Now fold the dough like you see on the video, but make sure no butter can escape. Carefully roll your dough, and if it starts sticking, use some flour. Fold it once again. Put your dough in the freezer for 20 minutes. Roll your dough and fold it, and repeat this one more time. Now put the dough one last time for 20 minutes in the freezer. Okay, so now we're gonna make the meat filling, and we're gonna make that by using 1200 grams of ground meat, some salt, black pepper, 2 eggs, 3 rusks and a few spoons of finely cut onions. Now fill your piping bag with the meat filling and cut a large hole in it. And now, in my opinion, the most fun part, the creation of the sausage roll. Start rolling your dough with a width of 30 centimeters and a bit less thick than half a centimeter, so make it as long as possible too. Now cut your dough in 2 pieces. Using your piping bag, you're gonna make one large sausage and then close it tightly with your dough and cut it evenly. Put the sausage rolls on a baking plate with baking paper to avoid sticking. Now cover them with a towel and let them rest for 50 minutes. After this resting period, you can crack an egg and carefully cover your sausage rolls with it. I also like to cut the top with a knife. Once that's done, you can bake your sausage rolls on 220 degrees Celsius for 20 minutes.